back to Good Day Stateline. We are behind the scenes tonight at the Bergstrom Stateline Quiz Bowl season finale. This is pretty cool to be here before all the action starts. We're gonna go play Box of Questions and see who's out there. Okay, so we're with Suzanne from Thermo Fisher. This is the GDS Box of Questions. So you get to find one.
Okay. All right.
Then you can open it. All right, what was your first job?
I was actually a janitor at an office building.
I would not have guessed that. That was a little bit of a surprise.
Yep.
Well, how old were you?
Probably 16.
How long did you do that for?
Only maybe a year.
Maybe like 4 days, and then I just quit. Okay, what did you get into the most trouble for with your parents when you were a kid?
That's an easy one, fireworks.
Ooh.
I was an illegal firework guy and lit a lot of them and got in a lot of trouble. We blew things up.
Was it fun?
It was absolutely a lot of fun. If I could go back and do it again, I would do it, no remorse whatsoever. Absolutely. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Okay, ooh, it was a long one. If you could have dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Jackie Robinson.
How come?
He's my favorite baseball player.
What, do you play baseball?
Yeah.
What position do you play?
I don't really know because I play everything.
Oh, you're the best player on the team then, huh? Woo. What's your name?
I'm Billy.
All right, Billy, find a question. Find a crumpled one. What does that say? Oh, we can do this one. What is your biggest fear?
Biggest fear. I'd just say probably like all my stuff burning down, like a house fire. And that's probably because like a year ago there was a house fire on my street. And it was like I never imagined it could be like so close. And like I just hope it doesn't happen to me. Like there's a lot of stuff I have like memories too.
What would you take? Like, what would you like? Make sure you wanted to keep.
I'd probably keep my wallet. It's got like all the important stuff in it.
That's a good answer.
And I don't really want to lose my cash. Like, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right?
All right, what's your name?
Scotty,
All right, Scotty. Find a crumpled. What does that say? Oh, what's your zodiac sign? Do you know?
I'm a Scorpio.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's all right.
Do you know anything about zodiac signs? So, what do you think the traits are of a Scorpio?
If I remember correctly, something about being kind of reserved to yourself almost.
Are you?
Somewhat, yeah.
But you know a lot of answers to a lot of questions, and that's why you're playing in the finale.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What is your favorite song to sing loudly?
Favorite song to sing loudly?
Yeah.
Let It Be.
Oh.
Let It Be is a good one, yeah.
Now, do you like all Beatles songs
Yes.
or just that one? Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Who's your favorite Beatle?
George.
Oh, that is not the number one answer.
No, George's solo career is what does it.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Probably when people won't stop clicking their pens while I'm taking a test.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Are you a fast test taker?
No, I'm very slow.
But I bet you get all the answers right.
I wish I got all the answers right.
Are you going to get all the answers right tonight during the finale?
I hope so.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Spencer's the captain of which team?
Belvedere North?
Are you guys going to win tonight?
I hope so.
All right, stick your hand in there. Grab a question. Let's see. What is one thing that you'll never do again?
Oh, there's a few rides at Six Flags that I don't think I'll ever want to go on again. You know, roller coasters, stuff like that. I'm afraid of heights, so.
But read the question.
What's your best idea for a reality show? I don't know, just following people around without them knowing.
But like where?
Anywhere, somewhere tropical, like Hawaii.
Do you want to be the person following them around in Hawaii?
I would, yes. It'll be fun to just have a camera behind people recording their everyday life.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
Not sure I've had any in recent memory.
You're stranded on an island. What is the one movie you're going to bring with you to watch?
Bad News Bears.
I don't think, what, is that old? Older than you?
Probably.
I think it might be older than me. What's your favorite vacation spot?
I've only been on like a couple of vacations. I don't know.
Well, then let's reframe this. What is your dream vacation spot?
Oh, Japan.
How come?
I've been learning Japanese and I want to eat a lot of Japanese food. Mainly food motivated. Yeah.
And so you have to learn the language so that you can make sure you're asking for the right food.
Yeah, probably.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
The worst job I've ever had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Story. True story. All right. I grew up in Niles, Illinois. I know, a show off, you know. What, sir? All right, so grew up in Niles, Illinois, and the first job I ever had was at a hair salon, all right? Now, you have to go back when the earth was cooling, everybody. So this is like when you ladies, all right, would like do permanents. Patty, like what do they still do? All right, 80s, all right, so
Yeah.
late 80s, all right? The job was I had to when you use the chemicals, which is very good for people's hair, I guess they were very sticky. All these chemicals were sticky. So I had to clean up the hair salon at night, all right? I had to do it every single night, except Saturday nights and Sundays. But then I would go in on Monday and get everything ready for the week. So that's the job that I had. And I got paid in cash.
Don't tell anyone.
All right, don't tell anybody. All right. Fast forward a million years later, I go back to the hair salon as a grown man, and I knock on the door, and the owner, his name was Vito, was still there. I go in and I said, I used to work here. And he says to me, did you used to cut hair? I'm like, oh no, I was the cleanup guy. Toughest job I ever had. And he says to me, oh, you were good. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, you were hard to replace, meaning I worked for almost nothing. Yet it brought me to right here, the crown jewel of the Forest City in downtown Rockford, Illinois, USA. Hello.
All right, we had so much fun with the GDS Box of Questions. Tonight, you know, we're going to be out and about all summer with this box. I'll be loading it with new questions, though, because we ran out pretty fast. Of course, everyone who's competing here tonight is a winner, but good luck to both teams. So everyone was a winner except there was an actual winner. It was the nail biter, a surprise too. After years of taking first place, Auburn fell to Belvedere North with a final score of 300 to 240, and you can catch the finale at mystateline.com if you happen to miss it. This weekend, the Rockford Police Department is taking on the Rockford Fire Department in the Stateline Quiz Bowl Battle of the Badge. You can catch that Saturday on WTVO at 6:30 p.m. and Sunday on MyNet at 8:30 p.m. and right here on Fox 39 on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. We'll be right back with our GDS Rockford expert, Emily from 97 ZOK, to hear about what's happening this weekend to kick off Pride Month. Don't go anywhere.